હલ 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 હે sa 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 te sa hal 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 બરોબર ઇફેક્ટ બરોબર ઇફેક્ટ બરોબર હાલ મોગલ માં ધીંગો ધણી અને મોગલ માને બા મોગલ માં ધીંગો ધણી અને મોગલ માને બા સાજા તાજા સૌ સુખી રહે હે માડી મોગલ નો પરતા વાકળ જુગ વેડે નહીં જેની મોગલ હોય માત એ છોરુડા ચારણ તણા એ રીએ સાતા માતા એ મોગલ આવે એ નવરાત રમવા કેવા કેવા વેશમાં એ તું કેવા કેવા વેશે હે મોગલ આવે એ નવરાત રમવા એ કેવા કેવા વેશમાં તું કેવા કેવા વેશે તું સૌને देखे माता जी हो तू सबने देखे माता जी तुझने कोई न देखे मोगल आवे નવરાત રમવા એ કેવા કેવા વેશમાં એ તું કેવા કે તારે જનન જનન જાલર વાગે ખણન ખણન કાંબી એ ખણન ખણન તારા હાથે હેમ ના કળા જડુંબે લટુ વાકડી લાંબી હે લટુ વાકડી નવ લાખ ભેળી તારી નવ લાખ ભેળી તાળી લેશે ને ભાઈ દેશે મોગલ આવે નવરા હે કેવા કેવા વેશમાં હે તો કેવા કેવા તારે ડગલે ડગલે કંકુ જરતા માર્ગ રાતો રાતો હે માર્ગ રાતો રાતો આ ચાંદનીનો ચંદ્રવો માથે લીલી કોરની વાતો એ લીલી કોરની વાતો કવિ દાદ કહે મનબાની માગો કવિ દાદ કહે મનબાની મોગલ સદાય સહાય રેજે મોગલ આવે એ નવરાત રમવા હે કેવા કેવા વેશમાં હે કેવા કેવા તરત જ લઈશ મ્યુઝિક બહુ નહીં આપું કેમેરો સાફ શું લખે છે રેડી તો તું ચાલો જે એંગલ છે ને माड़ी तारा बेसना हे गाढ़ गिरना ए नवे खांड नजरू पड़े रे लो माड़ी ते तो दीपाव्यो हो ए धजाड़िया खोली धरू रे लो हे माड़ी तारा ए नमणा निर्मल रूप के क्रोड़ क्रोड़ वंदन करो रे लो हे माड़ी में जो कोक दी कीधा ई पुण्यतार पाए धरू ई पुण्यतार पाए ए धरू रे लो हे खोडल मैया भरोसो खरो रे मुने तिहारो माड़े हे सुख संपत्ति ने शांति आपो हे जीव धारो सुंदर वाणी रे खोडल मैया भरोसो खरो रे मुने तिहारो माड़े या देवी सर्वभूतेषु भक्तिरूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः। या देवी सर्वभूतेषु शक्तिरूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै नमस्तस्यै नमो नमः।
या देवी सर्वभूतेषु ज्ञानरूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै
या देवी सर्वभूतेषु श्रद्धारूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै
नमो
शेरी बनावी ए सजे करू रे घरे आवो रे माँ शेरी बनावी ए सजे करू रे घरे आवो ए मारा आंगणीए पथरा पण मारा घीरे आवो रे मां
श्री वडावे सज करो रे घरे आवो ने मां श्री वडावे ए सज करो रे घरे आवो ने
गरबा गभरावो तने ए गम तारे माड़ी आवो रे
गरबा गभरावो तने गम तारे घेरे आवो ने
ए माड़ी वगड़ावो शरणाई ઘોર એ પણ મારા ઘીરે આવો રે માં
શેરી વડાવી એ સજ કરો રે ઘેરે આવો રે
માં શેરી વડા સજ કરું રે ઘરે આવો રે માં
શેરી વડાવી એ સજ કરો રે ઘેરે આવો ને
હે માં હે માં હે માં હે
It's easy to stand in a crowd, but it takes courage to stand alone. Namaste and a very good morning to everyone present here. Welcome to today's morning assembly. Today is 22nd of March 2023, Wednesday અને ગુજરાતી કેલેન્ડર પ્રમાણે આજે ચૈત્ર સુદ એકમ છે. Please rise for the morning prayers.
सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै. शांति शांति शांति. हे सर्वेश्वरी जगदीश्वरी
सर्वेश्वरी जगदीश्वरी
सर्वेश्वरी जगदीश्वरी
सर्वेश्वरी जगदीश्वरी
है मातृरूप महेश्वरी
हे मातृरूप महेश्वरी
ममतामयी करुणामयी
ममतामयी करुणामयी
है मातृरूप महेश्वरी
हे मातृरूप महेश्वरी
जगजीवनी संजीवनी समस्त जीवनेश्वरी
जगजीवनी संजीवनी समस्त जीवनेश्वरी
मातृरूप महेश्वरी
हे मातृरूप महेश्वरी
तमहारिणी शुभकारिणी मनमोहिनी विश्वेश्वरी
तमहारिणी शुभकारिणी मनमोहिनी विश्वेश्वरी
मातृरूप महेश्वरी
हे मातृरूप महेश्वरी
ममतामयी करुणामयी
ममतामयी करुणामयी
है मातृरूप महेश्वरी
हे मातृरूप
I invite Durva Doshi and Mimi Sabui to recite the poem titled Hand-Me-Downs, written by Sara K. Sara K has used an analogy of a son wearing his dad's old hand-me-down shirt to depict that he carries the anger that he picked from his dad's behavior, a hand-me-down anger in metamorphical sense. Note how Sara K uses conflict and figurative language to show how harmful it can be when anger is passed down from generation to generation. Because when a person wears anger, they do not ask themselves if anger is justified.
I know you have taken to wearing around your father's hand-me-down anger, but I wish that you wouldn't. It's a few sizes too big and everyone can see it doesn't fit you. Makes you look silly, hangs loose at all the wrong places, even if it does match your skin color.
I know you'll think you grow into it, that your arms will beef up after all the fighting, and it will sit on your shoulders if only you pin it on the right places with well-placed conviction. The bathroom mirror tells you you look good in it, that it makes your fists look a lot more justified. And when you dig your hands deep into the pockets, you'll find stories hidden he left there for you to hand out to other boys like car bombs. And on days when everything else is slipping through your fingers,
This you can wrap yourself inside of.
this will keep you warm at night, help you drift off to sleep with the certainty that no matter what, it will still be there when you wake up.
And the longer you wear it, the better it starts to fit. Until some of the stories are your own. Maybe the holes in the sleeves are from the bullets you dodged yourself. So when it trips, snags on the barbed wire fence or someone else's family, don't worry, because your mother and your sister will help mend it,
Patch the holes,
sew the tears,
replace a button or two.
help you back into it and tell you how proud they are of you, how good it looks on you, the same way it looked on your dad and your granddad too, and on his dad before him and on his father before him.
But back then there was only sand until someone drew a line. Someone built a wall. Someone threw a stone. And the crack in the skull that it hit fractured perfectly outwards like twigs on the branches on the limbs of a family tree.
So someone threw a stone back, and each fracture, each tiny break wound itself together into thread, and the thread pulled itself around him, your great somebody. And on the other side of the wall, they were knitting just as fast, and this fit them just as fine, but only a slightly different shade. So I'm asking, when the time comes, who's going to be the first one to put down the needle and the thread?
Who's going to be the first one to remember that their grandpa suffered just as many broken windows,
Broken hearts.
broken bones, and the first time you come down to dinner and your son is sitting at the dining room table with your hatred on his shoulders, who's going to tell him it's finally time to take it off?
Thank you, Durva and Mimi. You have to let go of the things that are precious to you. You have to take off the focus yourself and put it on the shape of the scene and the intention of what everyone else needs. I invite He Jadeja to recite a poem titled If You Are Anything Like Me, written by Taylor Swift.
If you're anything like me, you bite your nails and laugh when you're nervous. You promise people the world because that's what they want from you. And you like giving them what they want. But darling, you need to stop. If you're anything like me, you knock on wood every time you make plans. You cross your fingers, hold your breath, wish on lucky numbers and eyelashes. Your superstitions were the lone survivors of the shipwreck. Rest in peace to your naive bravado. If life gets too good now, darling, it scares you. If you're anything like me, you never wanted to lock your door, your secret garden gate, or your diary drawer. Didn't want to face the you don't know anymore. For fear, she was much better before. But darling, now you have to. If you're anything like me, there's a justice system in your head. For names you will never speak again, and you make your ruthless rulings. Each new enemy turns to steel. They become the bars that confine you in your own little golden prison cell. But darling, there is where you meet yourself. If you're anything like me, you've grown to hate your pride, but to love your thighs. And no amount of friends at 17 will fill the empty seats. At the lunch tables of the past, the teams that picked you last. If you're anything like me, you couldn't recognize the face of love. until they stripped you of your shiny paint, threw your victory flag away, and you saw the ones who wanted you anyway. If you're anything like me, I'm sorry, but darling, it's going to be just okay. Thank you.
Thank you, Heer. Today's music piece is the guitar cover of the song Night Changes by the famous pop band One Direction. Sit back and enjoy the music piece. Please rise for the national anthem. Assembly Saudhan.
पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तब शुभ नामे जागे तब शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तब जय गाथा
Assembly Vishram. May we have a huge round of applause for the music team, music piece, and the reciters this morning. Thank you all for being with us and have an amazing Wednesday ahead.
आनंदमय चैतन्यमय सत्यमयी परमेय सत्यमयी परमेय
आनंदमय चैतन्यमय सत्यमयी परमेय
आनंदमय चैतन्यमय सत्यमयी परमेय सत्यमयी परमेय